Have you ever wondered what happened after? Jesus rose from the dead and went back to heaven. What did his followers do next? This is the story of how heaven touched the earth through ordinary people, and how the Holy Spirit, God's very presence, transformed the world. This is the story of the book of Acts. Let's go back just a few weeks after Jesus was raised from the dead. Before he left, Jesus gave his disciples a powerful promise. So the disciples waited, just like he told them. They stayed in Jerusalem, praying and staying together in one place. And then, it happened. Suddenly, like a rushing wind from heaven, the Holy Spirit came. It filled the whole house. Flames of fire appeared and rested on each of them. And they began to speak in other languages they had never learned. What was going on? People outside heard the noise and came running. Jews from all over the world were in Jerusalem for a festival. They were shocked because these Galilean men were speaking in their native languages. But not everyone believed. Some people mocked them. That's when Peter, yes, the same Peter who once denied Jesus, stood up boldly. Peter told them about Jesus, how he was sent by God, how he was crucified, and how he rose again. And when the people heard it, their hearts were cut. They asked, "What should we do?" That day, about 3,000 people believed and were baptized. The church was born. And what did they do next? They devoted themselves to learning, praying, and loving one another. They shared everything they had. They took care of the poor. They met in homes and worshiped with joy. God did miracles through the apostles. The sick were healed. The broken were restored. And every day, more people joined them. But not everyone was happy about this movement. The religious leaders who had crucified Jesus tried to stop them. They arrested Peter and John for preaching about Jesus. Even in the face of prison or death, the disciples were fearless. Why? Because the Holy Spirit was with them, guiding them, giving them boldness, filling them with power. As the message spread, more and more people believed. Even enemies of the church, like a man named Saul, would soon have their lives completely changed. But that's a story for another day. So what can we learn from the book of Acts? First, that God keeps his promises. He sent the Holy Spirit, just like Jesus said he would. Second, that ordinary people, fishermen, tax collectors, men and women, were used by God to change the world. And third, that the Holy Spirit isn't just a story from the past. He's still working today. He still gives power, boldness, and love to those who follow Jesus. The story of Acts is still being written. And maybe you're a part of it too. Thanks for watching. If you found this story inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more Bible stories made simple and powerful. See you next time.